iVolumeMusicRadio.com. The Business Knowledge Broker Hour.
Hey, yo, Guru, you ready?
Business, marketing, accounting, social media, resources, strategies, tips, events. The Business Knowledge Broker Hour.
It's just savage business.
Grants, funding, capital, life
insurance,
annuities, finances, tax tips, strategies, music, business, local spotlights, business highlights, leadership, entrepreneurship. The Business Knowledge Broker Hour. iVolumeMusicRadio.com.
Organization, and I really enjoy learning about how to set goals, the timeliness of goals, the details of goals, as far as setting quantifiable goals as well. So, and I learned that from one of the speakers that I'm actually featuring at an event that I'm coordinating on October 10th coming up. Mm-hmm. So it's called the 2020 Phenomenally You Fall Gala.
Oh, wow.
So I intend to bring that encouragement, that life-giving presentation over to everyone and still support a nonprofit. So I'm supporting a nonprofit anytime I coordinate an event.
Well, see, when you're coordinating an event, that takes a lot of planning and that takes a lot of goal setting, because the goal at the end of the day is to get the event done.
Sure.
So I definitely want to, talk about that a little bit later in the interview. But first and foremost, I want you to tell the listeners about the Vision Spot.
Oh, yes. So I started the Vision Spot in 2016 as a blog, a place to encourage people, a place to enlighten people. It's on my poetry blog. That's the name of the poetry blog. I came up with it because my saying there is, when you dream, wake up and take action. So that is my motto that I came up with, is wake and take action. And that was surrounding all of this. This came out of a really bad breakup. I started to, anyway, but sometimes negative things birth a positive new beginning. And I believe that that's where the Vision Spot came from. I was in a very creative mindset, and I said, I really want to create this for everybody to come to a place where you feel encouraged to share your truth and also encouraged to be a light to other people in a seemingly negative place. So that's basically why it was created. So the website is cammybweb.wordpress.com.
Okay. Well, I have to say, when I see your posts on social media, you are everywhere. You are involved in so many things, and I absolutely love it, right? So when we talk about the Vision Spot, right, because tonight we're talking about goal setting. With the Vision Spot, how important was it to you to set business goals?
To set business goals, when I started the Vision Spot, I wanted to simply set goals as far as making a creative space for people. That was the number one goal, because I saw that there were a lot of people that wanted to say something about their lives, but they felt like they were going to be judged for what they were going to say. So when I created and posted the poetry on my blog, I began to share, like, hey, this is my space or my area where, hey, if you want to comment on something, on the perspective that I have, please share it, And it became a goal that I began to want to help people set their goals through this blog, whether that be a goal of business or whether that be a personal goal, whether they decide to get personal development. I had begun in 2016 to listen to the greats like Les Brown, A.T. Johnson. Like, I was putting that in my ear for an hour a day.
Hey,
So,
you said, okay, you know what? But you know what? That's what someone that is person that's planning, that is honed into their craft. You are someone who decided, okay, you know what? This is just, this started out as something where I'm putting it online just to kind of get my feelings out there. And if other people are feeling it, comment on it too. But then, as you said, once you saw what people were asking about and people were commenting on, then it's like, well, hey, you transitioned your goal. Your goal was to give everybody a safe space where they felt a safe place where they felt that they can express themselves and not be put into any, negative connotation, no bias, anything like that. Then you said, well, hey, man, this is therapy for people and it's helping people at the same time. Okay, let's talk about what you want to do and shape your business and shape your life. So what you did was you changed your goal from what it started out to be and then what it is now. And all I have to say is big ups to you, because when I say you are, well, tell the listeners where you're from.
Okay, so I am from Absolutely, yeah. I'm from the Acretown area, what they call the 4-4.
The 4-4, okay.
So, but I came from a background where everybody just kind of did their own thing, but also everybody did have a creative bent to them. Like everybody you talked to had something that they were interested in doing. Other people, I grew up in high school around all these people that are, they wanted to be inspired by music. I know some of my classmates are, now teachers, now that they're developing others. So I just happen to be in that generation. I graduated back in 2001. So before I left high school, I created a poetry group at the school. They didn't have that.
Well, see, that's something that you started then. Yeah, you started something back then that's probably still going on today. And the thing about it is that you never forgot your roots, regardless of where you, picked up and planted or replanted. And I absolutely love that. All I have to say is this: you are a woman about town. You are so busy, and I absolutely love it. I love the way that you're involved with the Boardroom Project, which is another, it's a nonprofit. And I love what you're doing with them in regards to getting entrepreneurs in order to shape young women to run the boardrooms. I absolutely love that. When I looked at everything that, you were doing in connection with them, and I said, okay, but these women are the future leaders that will be the heads of CEOs, the heads of their own corporation, and they are going to pull in and bring it together. How awesome is that?
Exactly. And then also, me being a Navy veteran, I'm still in the military right now, but also I plan this year in August to be 19 years serving. And I have to say that, I've met some of these speakers and everything on my event are veterans, as a matter of fact, some of the vendors and stuff like that. So I do plan on, honoring our military, honoring our veterans as well. So that's something that I am doing when I incorporate my events. I always invite at least one veteran, So that's so important, I think.
So for the Phenomenal You that you guys are having in October, right? The overall goal, because this is about goal setting. So the overall goal for that event is to raise awareness to certain things. And you guys are having it in October, which also coincides with, Breast Cancer Month. And you guys will be honoring some great people that are local entrepreneurs, business owners, that kind of thing, and anyone that has gone through, the cancer process, right? So I want to say, thank you, as someone who pushes the youth, pushes entrepreneurship, pushes, philanthropy, and also make people aware of their health. And I want to say thank you, and I want to give you a round of applause.
Thank you so much. So, and I want to honor, we're going to have, one of the speakers is a breast cancer survivor, and her name is Kamitria Delaney, so she's going to be speaking about her experience. And my dear friend who's also a veteran, Karen Oxenden, she lost her mother to breast cancer, and she's going to be sharing her story as well. So that's going to be fantastic. And we're also going to have a health advocate that's going to share some of the knowledge that she's learned about working with some of her clients that have had cancer. So she's going to be sharing about her experience as well. So it's going to be fantastic. We're going to have music performers, poets are going to be coming out to perform, all of it to honor that, to honor the business community as well. So that's what we intend to do. So we have some well-known poets. We also have a poet there named Lovely Vibes. Mm-hmm. She is actually a model as well.
Wow.
So she's a pageant. She participated in a pageant as well. So follow her page, Lovely Vibes. She's a great supporter in the community as well. So I just really started following her.
Well, I have to say, I want to say thank you to you. And for that, what I want you to do is I want you to give the listeners of the Business Knowledge Broker Hour the vendor information in regards to how they can be a vendor for this event, how they can get, their merch or their, items into those great swag bags that you guys are going to give out. And I know that even though this is something that you guys plan to do live, you guys will also have a virtual backup play in place in case you guys are unable to do it live. So can you tell everyone how they can get tickets for this event, how they can be a part of the swag bags, how can they be a vendor?
So the beautiful thing is as of right now, I have 2 slots open up for vendors. So I will go over really quickly because I know I don't have a ton of time on the radio. But I have Cincy, I got a realty person, I got a life insurance person, I got a mental health counselor that's going to be there, and she also does Zumba and all kinds of amazing things with your health, fitness. I have an It Works person that will be there. Ruby Ribbon is going to be there, and I also have somebody that does crafts with crystals. So it's called Sapphire Moon Boutique. So we're going to have 2 food trucks there, Rob's Wings, and also Chef Tish is going to bring her home style cooking. So there will be 2 food trucks there.
Love it.
So so absolutely. And then so what they need to do, and also the way that we're going to do the virtual delivery is through Tasha Carr. So if you don't know her, you got to know her. Okay, look her up. But she's in inflatable movies and more. She's also a phenomenal businesswoman.
Oh, well then I need to have a conversation with her then. I need to have a conversation with everybody that's on that lineup. So right now, do you still have spaces open for vendors and for people to be in the swag bags?
I have 2 vendor slots that are open. I'm going to need 5 more businesses for swag bags. And I'm also searching for 5 business owners who want to donate at different levels.
Okay.
But they have to they can actually search for the event on Facebook by the name, and the Eventbrite link is attached.
Okay.
So they can go to 2020 Phenomenally You Fall Gala. So they search for that whole thing, and it will come up with all of the information. You'll see me go live inside the event where I've shared details, I've shared answers to many questions. It is, there are fees to be able to promote business, for the business to promote their items or their gift certificates in the bag.
Okay, so
it's not too bad, but they can get with me.
Okay.
All the details.
All right.
They can email me. However they would like to reach me, I do have those items and those options available because I want to support those businesses. That's so important. And it's going to be virtual, and I'm working with the CDC standards and guidelines, learning about those items. The venue coordinator has all of that information to make sure we are all being safe because safety is my priority.
Well, I have to say this. I know that you guys are going to put on a great event. How can they get in touch with you to get more information in regards to Phenomenally You, the Vision Spot, the great work that you're doing, in the community? How can they get in contact with you?
So there's a couple of ways to reach out to me. I do recommend people to email me first so I can touch bases with them one-on-one.
Okay.
My business email is Delaney Cami 322, Cami with a K. A lot of people think about Camisole. That's not me. Not me.
Okay.
My name starts with a K.
Okay.
So Delaney Cami 322 at gmail.com. And also, they can find me on Facebook. I am only on Facebook Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is the only time I'm on Facebook for right now. Once my birthday month hits, I will be on there more often, but right now...
She said through the birthday month. Okay, through the birthday month. We got you.
When I tell you I'm focused, I am focused. So that's why I spend the weekends on social media, and throughout the week, I am preparing for this event. I have a lot of projects, so I got to get that done. So I do plan on having it in person and virtual, just so that way people virtually can see it. I'm calling this event a hybrid event. That's what this is called.
Well, you know what? I want to say this.
That's what's going on.
I want to give you a congratulations.
Thank you.
For everything that you have going on in the community, and I want to thank you for being at call-in and keep striving for those goals. Every year you put on this, on this amazing, phenomenal you, and I want to say congratulations to you. I will put that information on, my Facebook page as well for people to become vendors. And you never know, you might see, Candace Jones with the Business Guru as one of your vendors or sponsors. So you never know.
That sounds like a plan. I am looking for 5 business sponsors. So all right. Fantastic.
So what I'll do is I will catch back up with you tomorrow, and I'll give you a call and we can definitely discuss that. But I definitely want to thank you for being a guest for today's show. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you. Go ahead and hang up the line. I'm going to continue with the show. Have a great evening.
Okay, you too.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, you know what? This is what we're talking about here, right? So, that was Ms. Delaney. I want to give her big props and thank her for being a guest on the show. She done an amazing, wrap-up of what she does. But the thing about it is sometimes it's very hard for people to talk about what they're doing. But over the last year, she has totally revamped and has switched, her, we talked about the plan, right? She switched her goals, and she partnered up with different community organizations and nonprofits to get this vision out there. When people say it take a village, sometimes it really does. Her vision for the Vision Spot is absolutely wonderful. It's doing amazing things, and I welcome her back anytime. We're going to have a music break. And the next guest I'm bringing up is Sharika Hunt, published author, CEO and founder of A Diamond in the Rough. We're going to get her on the line. She has, oh man, when I tell you this woman is amazing, she is amazing. But first up, we're going to play a little bit of Lady D'Angelo.
HighVolumeMusicRadio.com. The business knowledge broker out.
Hey, yo, Guru, you ready?
Business, marketing,